Hello! Hi! Good evening, friends. Tomato. Oh. Oh, sorry. I'll fix it. I fixed it. That sound just then, it was not your computer. It was my computer. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. I know you thought it was your computer. It was my computer. Don't worry about it. Your monitor stopped working? It wasn't me, Lenzo. Lenzo, it wasn't me. I swear to God. Jesus. Ugh. Everything is my fault. Hashtag blame Abby 2020. Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you all. NATO, thank you for the gift sub to Zix. You are ridiculous. Thank you so much. It's too much. I appreciate it. What gift sub? You weren't here. I don't know. I guess if a gift sub falls when no Avi is there, does it really happen? It's one of the great philosophical questions of our time, but I still feel like I want to thank you nonetheless. Like, I don't know what it is. Hi, Lenzo. Hi, Zix. Hey, Para. You're getting whatted in the face? I'm getting parabled. Parabled. Parabled right in the face. Which Egyptian pharaoh had the most RAM for his PC? Ramses the Second. Shane. Hello, Shane. Rockin' Stone. Hi, Dave. For Carl. Doing alright, studied for my exam some more. I'm very proud of you, Lenzo. Hell yeah. You study for that exam. You study the shit out of your brain for that exam. Study all the shit out of the brain. There should be zero shit in the brain and only knowledge. Only knowledge, Lenzo. Remember that. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, ba. Hi, Fad! Stanley Parable, yeah! This is my second stream for it. Hope you're doing well, Fad. It's nice to see you. Hi, Cheesecake! Hello! You with your cute heart emotes. I love them. Robbed me of my prime sub to you, Abby. How could you, NATO? NATO, how could you? Hi, Alchemist. Hello. How Stanley Parable's treating you? It's fantastic. I've reached a point where I'm very, 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 very confused. Very confused. But it's fine. It's okay. I'm actually not sure if it's fine. But that's what I'm telling myself to work through it mentally. Be very ready for confusion. So far, it's been very interesting. I've been exploring different endings. I've been wandering around through the game and repeating the same game. Excuse me, game? Repeating the same thing over and over again to get different little, like, make different little choices. Game, please. Why am I clicking begin the game anyway? Here, listen. Alt F4. Sorry, guys. That happened last time. The reason is because I'm not loading the game. I'm starting a new one. Because I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I got the broom closet ending, Thor. I got it. But caution to everybody. This is fine, Thor, because I had it. But in the future, be very, very, very careful about mentioning things like the names of different endings and stuff like that. It just closed again. This game. I never know if it's part of the game or if it's just some bullshit. I never know. I hope this is gonna work, though. I would like to load the game successfully. It's waiting to shut down again. Cancel. Don't shut down. Hello, Caring. How are you doing today, Thor and Caring? I hope you're doing well. Parabooled. Laugh of amusement. What if my knowledge is shit? Well, maybe get better knowledge, Lenzo. Have you thought about getting better knowledge? Have you thought about having less shit knowledge? Have you considered it? How many endings do you think you have? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe 7 or 8 different ones? I'm not sure. I also died in a multitude of ways.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Your face?
What could it mean?
Your face could mean.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't
touch
make
this
a
a million
single
times.
difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I think I saw an achievement for trying to open a door a certain amount of times, but I don't know which door.
Oh, please. Are you really just
Oh.
doing this for the achievement? Click a door
It's this
5
one.
times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't
Really?
just give these merits away for such little effort.
No.
A measly 5 clicks.
How many
Now
clicks?
suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the
Hi,
kind of effort
Akuma.
that warrants recognition.
John! John, hi! Ah, it's so nice to see
I have to
you.
say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing
Wow.
true effort for a
Are you
noble cause.
serious? This
Perhaps
is why I
50
hate
clicks will
you,
do it. Yes,
narrator.
Almost certainly 50 clicks.
It's not gonna be 50 clicks, is it? It's not gonna fucking be 50 clicks. Click. Guys, I can't talk.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment.
I hate
willingness
you.
to go all the way, no matter what the cost.
Fuck
Why
off!
don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Are you fucking kidding me now? 417? You're making me leave? You're making me walk around? Really? He's just gonna give me instructions and expect me to just go right ahead and follow him. God damn it.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
You piece of shit! Ugh! Ugh! I feel so manipulated. But I'll allow it. Are you enjoying this walking sim? I'm loving it, Carrying. I'm loving it a lot. John, how are you doing? How's Mixer treating you? I'm very sorry that I never stop by your Mixer streams. It's hard for me to check out a different platform. And like, I never check Mixer. I'm sorry. I would like to. I should make more of an effort. I think it was a mod for Half-Life and its conception. Wait, Stanley Parable was? Oh, sorry. Wait, what? Yes, thank you. What Zero said. You're clicking on 430. I thought I was clicking. Oh, is the one 47? 427? Is that the one he said? Shit. 437? Is that what? 430? Jesus, I can't even follow instructions. Oh my.
Excellent.
Oh my
I
God,
think
I'm sorry.
We're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
I'm having very negative emotions. A lot of negative emotions. A lot of very, very bitter ones. Clicky clicks, keep clicking, double click, triple click, just keep clicking.
Now,
Keep
back to
forgetting
door
Mixer
number
exists.
437.
I feel the same way, NATO. It's good that it exists. It's hard for me to I want to support people like great people like John, great streamers. You guys should check him out on Mixer, by the way. He has the same username
Let's
there.
see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
I hate you.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Oh my God. You guys should really go follow him on Mixer. I want to support people on there, and I want to support the
now
platform.
Go climb on employee 419's desk.
But it's just like a muscle memory to go to Twitch and not to check out other websites. It's just a thing. I'm very glad that you're doing well, John. It's nice to see you.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
I hate you. I have none of this joy that you have in life, narrator. None of it. Sounds like you're playing one of those idle clicker games.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow.
I did it.
That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley.
I did it.
Nothing
I got
could
it.
hold you back. Yes,
I got the
very
achievement.
proud of how far we've
Guys, I
come
got the
today.
achievement.
Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
I hate him just because he's British, NATO. I only hate him because he's British. It's just racism. It really is. I'm not even gonna pretend. It's actually the prequel to Stardew Valley. So I've noticed playing it. It's very obvious.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
There was this whole ending thing that I couldn't figure out last time. Oh, and there's another ending that I know of now. After my stream, I talked to
Yet there was not a single
Zero about
person
it.
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I talked to Zero about the ending with the baby, baby going into the fire, where you have to click a button to prevent the baby from going into the fire, and the game tells you that you have to do it for 4 hours. Here's the door, just go. The game tells you have to do it for 4 hours to get to do it, and that's an actual thing that you have to do it for 4 hours. And Zero says that it also gets harder as you go. And I seriously considered doing it for like having a stream where I just sit and click the button for 4 hours. And I'm kind of wondering how much you guys would be interested in that. I feel like it would get really boring.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh my. Was it really like this last time? This wasn't like this last time. Was it like this last time?
Stanley walked
wasn't
straight
it?
ahead through the large door.
Oh,
that
there it
read
is.
Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Autoclicker's easy. To be honest, I wouldn't be here. Well, it wouldn't be just clicking a single button, that's the thing. Autoclicker would work if it didn't change. But apparently after a while, it ends up being 2 buttons, so you have to run back and forth between them, and you have to prevent cats and dogs and shit from falling into the fire as well. So it's not like just clicking. Probably not be as welcome as Shepard's 170 pull-ups. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. It might not be an interesting thing to do. Charity stream would be kind of interesting. That would truly be the peak of entertainment. Clicking a button for 4 hours sounds like changing channels on TV. Indeed. And there are people who have played Desert Bus for charity. Is that something, is that similar, Desert Bus? Sorry about the sound dying. It's my fault. I agree, NATO, about the site like Mixer and Twitch that it wasn't owned by big corporations. At the same time, yeah, they like even Microsoft can't compete with Twitch. Narrator sounds a bit like Wheatley from Portal 2. Maybe. Or maybe it's just that he's British. Okay. I hear desert butts. Desert butts drive me nuts. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's think about this. I'm just being dumb right now. Please ignore.
The lights rose on an enormous room
Skip.
packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Remind me to
Did
never
he
talk
have
in
to
voice comms.
to find out.
Just the thing, Dave. It's just the thing, Dave. All the British people are jerks to me, and thus I've developed a deep-seated racism towards them. It's not your
Now
fault.
The monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where
Heard of a
freedom
thing
meant
about
nothing.
entering a room and gradually backing out before the door closes? Is that a thing in this game?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes. Yes.
No.
Since I'm pretty surely it
He
is my fault. It
refused
is.
to believe
It is actually your
He
fault.
couldn't
I was just trying to be
accept it.
nice.
His
It is actually your
own
fault,
life
Dave.
in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Desert Bus is kind of anti-game. You're basically driving a bus to Las Vegas and back in real time for 8 hours to and back. That's actually amazing. That's actually amazing. It's a work of art.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad.
Guys,
or
I don't understand
content.
this.
Walking, eating, working.
I
All
don't
of
know what
it
to
monitored
do.
and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For
Campy
he
or sad.
would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What's 427's monitor look like? The specific room. Okay. Interesting. Doesn't have to doesn't even have a pause. The game even says, does your life have a pause button? That sounds great. I would never want to play it, but I like the idea of it a lot. Bus always goes off-road, so you can't even do a piss break. How many people have completed that game, I wonder? So here's the thing, guys. I can go and turn on the mind control shit, and then it'll have a countdown until, like, an explosion. And I couldn't figure out what to do. Some of the buttons did shit, but I couldn't figure out what to do. But I guess we'll continue trying to work it out today. Continue trying to work it out. And there's numbered buttons, 1 through 5. I don't know what they do. But they don't do anything. I don't think anything does anything until I actually start the countdown. I work with cast to redeem myself. Well, you need to, Dave. You need to. Because you've done something really terrible by being, you know, British. But I'm just glad that you're taking responsibility for it. No big red do not push button. Sadly, no. There is a big red button.
And when at last he found the source of the
Click.
room's power... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I did though.
After they
Teehee.
kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself.
Yeah,
Is that
control.
what you wanted?
Fuck
Control?
yeah. Yeah, it is.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort. I
Yeah,
really
that's
do.
what I wanted.
But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to
did
have
something
to do
once.
much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley
I'm gonna press
suddenly
1 through
realized
5,
he had
'cause I think
just
I might have done that
initiated
last
the
time.
network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire
Hi there,
complex.
Abolish.
How long until detonation then?
Careful to not spoil anything.
Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't
okay.
it, Stanley?
I
It's
just have to
your
wait.
time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me.
So it says
where we're
it's
going,
purple and it has a
what all
2
this
on it.
means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment
Purple
of
and it has a
silence
2
before
on
you're
it.
obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing
Oh,
buttons
shit.
endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of
Purple.
everything and take back the control wrested
With a
away from
2
you,
on
it's
it.
quite rich. I almost hate
I don't
to see
understand
it
anything.
go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Oh
But
my
I'm
goodness.
enjoying this so
How did that
much.
happen?
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Apparently it does,
Oh
though.
dear me, what's
You're
the
a
matter,
tree,
Stanley?
right?
Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Or did
Oh.
you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything,
3.
something here will save me. Why would
Dark
you think
blue
that,
1.
Stanley?
What?
That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
What?
Stanley,
I'm
you're
so
in for quite a
confused.
disappointment.
Hi there,
But
Joey.
here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's
Oh,
just
dear.
seconds ticking away to your death.
Incorrect.
You're only still playing instead
Really?
of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You
Your
wanted
face
to
is
control
tragedy.
this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Maybe I have
Take
to
a
make
look at the
them.
clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom.
Yeah, I have no idea.
No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces.
Goodbye.
Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or
I mean,
don't.
I'd love
It's
to
all the
cling
same
to it, but
All
I
part
don't
of
know
the journey.
how.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I failed. What a surprise. I'm going to fail next time, too. Because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Did the game just crash? It just crashed. Why? Game. Why are you doing this? Thankfully, I made no progress. I did make progress, though. Oh, I got the achievement. That's it. I got the achievement, but I already have the achievement, so I don't need to do that again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The narrator says, okay, no, bye.
When Stanley came to a set
he
of
really?
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find it. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Because it knows. What does it know?
Here's the door. Just go.
Thank you. Closet. I'm not gonna go into the closet again. The same voice from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Descending deeper into the building.
Is it really?
Stanley
Hi, Shark.
realized he felt
How
a
are
bit
you?
peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more
Nice
free
to see you
think
again.
for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
This narrator is
This
freaking
question
amazing,
would
by the
not
way.
go unanswered for long.
Go into the closet once. Next time we go, it'll be all boarded up.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
I've got the
Mind
blue
Facility.
broom closet ending though.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
It isn't. Who is the person?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers.
I wish I could just skip
The
this part. It's
lives
kind
of
of
so
annoying to have
many
to listen to it over and over
individuals
again.
reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control.
It's a similar
facility,
type of
It
narration.
was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
It's a very similar
Had
type of
Stanley
narration.
really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his
So it's not that
boring
surprising
job?
to think it's
that
the
his
same one.
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
But I haven't watched the movie in
No.
quite a while, so I don't
He
remember.
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
Maybe I should just save right
It was
there.
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was
It
it
occurred
even
to me that I can
possible?
save.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yep. Save. New saved game. Did it save? I'm hoping that it's saved. Stay in the closet long enough for him to finish.
But
Did I
here
somehow
was the
not
proof,
complete it
the
then?
heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
The only thing that I do in here that actually seems like it does anything is press the button is under the screens. That turns the screen, it turns the screen the color I press, and then it goes to the next screen, and those buttons get activated. But
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls.
but it doesn't
did you?
change what's on the
After
other
they
screens.
kept you
so-
enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid
when
you
did
don't
that
have
door
nearly the
open?
power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is
Whoopsie.
activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this
The
means.
red button, and
I
it doesn't
barely
have
know
anything on
where to
it.
start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell
Nothing
it,
makes any
I simply let you sit there in
sense.
your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly
Nothing
and then
makes
dying
any
alone.
sense.
Other
I'm
times,
gonna keep
I
pushing
let the
red
office sink into the
buttons.
ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this.
Are you
though,
serious?
This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich.
I'm
I
so
almost hate to see
confused.
it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with
Re-enter
on the next
passcode.
go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh,
I
dear
don't
me,
know.
What's the matter, Stanley? Is it
I
that you
don't
have
know.
no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or
What
did
does
you
it say
just
in here?
assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big
Is this
red
all just a
button,
giant
or
troll?
this door. Everything, anything.
I'm starting to
something
think
here
this
will
might
save
just
me.
all be a giant
Why would
troll.
you think
Well, I
that,
started to
Stanley?
think it
That this video
ages
game
ago.
can be beaten? One solved? Do you have any idea what
Started
your
to think
purpose
it
in this place
very
is?
long time ago, but
Stanley.
but
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To
I
see
mean, what if I
you
press
made
the
humble.
button 3 and the blue?
This is not a challenge.
I don't fucking know.
It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world.
3,
That's fine.
blue.
But I'm going to destroy it first. So
Goodbye.
you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
Abolish, are you telling me that it's a troll? Because if you are,
It's all
please
the same
don't
to
tell me any
all a
information
part
about
of
the game.
joke.
Like,
And believe
seriously.
me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable
If I
life
ask,
from the moment we
if I
fade
ask
in
chat
until the
explicitly
moment I say,
that I want
"Happily ever
information, then you can tell me things. But before then, I don't want any information at all. Because a lot of this game is figuring out things and exploring on your own. Hello, Dex. Okay, let's see if I actually... I'll give a tip. I didn't ask for a tip, Caring! Like I just said, I will ask if I want help. Hi, Dex, how are you?
Here was
Preemptive
the
F.
proof, the heart of the operation.
Caring?
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy
Caring?
or sad or content.
You're banned.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For
Hi,
he
Ulrich.
would
Hi, Alex.
dismantle the controls once and for all.
How are you guys? I'm doing well, Dex, thanks. Stanley was so busy showing all of his little friends the wondrous experience that is the Stanley Parable, he nearly missed the moment when a bizarre message suddenly appeared in the chat of his stream. Curious of this anomaly, Stanley briefly paused as he read over the message. Was this a person? Some sort of Stanley Parable chatbot? How curious and compelling, but alas, Stanley quickly remembered that he had a parable to play. So he eagerly returned to the game, happy as ever. Why does anomaly look like it's misspelled? But I'm pretty sure it's
Oh,
not.
Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine.
I was
for
just staring at
yourself. Is that
anomaly.
what
I was
you
like,
wanted?
this looks
Control?
anomalous.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand.
The end is never, the end
there's
is never,
only
the end
so
is
much
never.
that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off,
Hi, Polly.
and leave. If you want to throw my story off
Post
track, you're
emptive
gonna have
F.
to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency
It's actually a chatbot. I assumed it
detonation
was,
system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How
It is
long
pretty
until
neat. I like
detonation,
it.
then?
There's one for Ocarina of Time as well.
Say, 2 minutes.
The Great Fairy Navi.
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You
Why am I not
are the
surprised
star.
that it closed
it's
right
your
away?
story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you
I wonder
exactly
if
what
one,
happened to
two,
them.
with like,
I erased them.
I go
I turned off the machine. I
press
set
the
you
button,
free.
blue button that
Of
is
course,
3.
that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply
A
let you
third
sit there in
station
your
or
office
something like
forever,
that.
pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times,
Blue.
I let the office sink into the
Incorrect.
ground, swallowing everyone
Red.
inside.
And
or
there's
I let
nothing
burn
on
to a
it.
crisp. I have to say this though.
Yeah,
this
it's
version
still
of
there,
events
Dex.
has been
Never
quite
going
amusing.
away. Never.
Watching you try to make sense of everything and
It
take
lives here
back
now.
the control wrested away from you, it's quite
It
rich.
lives here
I
now.
almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley?
Shall we start
Is it that
the
you have
process
no
of
idea where
elimination?
you're going
God
or
damn
what
it.
you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something
How many
in this
different
room was capable of
combinations do we
turning
have?
them off? I mean, look at you.
How many
Running
different
from
possible
button to
combinations
button,
are there, guys?
screen
4
to
times
screen,
4 times 4 times
clicking on
4?
every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your
Just press
purpose in
the
this
right
place is?
button.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for
Nope.
you. 10, 100, 1,000?
I'm definitely not
I
doing
look
that.
forward to finding out and to watching
Only
the
256
bomb go off each time
combinations. Like, why
you're only
wouldn't
still
I try
playing
that?
just you and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity.
The one with that
And
symbol.
Stanley, this is not a challenge. It's
Which
a
symbol?
tragedy. And Stanley died again.
Okay, Chad, you
But
can
I'm
tell me
good.
if this is just a giant troll, if there's actually something I can
Yeah.
do here. Is there something I can do here, yes or no?
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here.
As in with the
Just you
buttons
being
and
blown to
stuff.
pieces. Will you
This
cling
section
desperately to
with
your
the
frail
explosion
life,
and the
Or will
countdown.
you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily
You're a
ever
meanie. You're a meanie. I don't like you. It's nice that I can save and just go back
Here
immediately,
was the
though.
proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I have no ideas at all, and I wish there was a sprint button. I keep pressing shift all the time because I'm hoping that.
And when at
sprint.
last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Do the thing! Hi, Gunner. What's up? How are you today? I would love to, but chat won't answer my question. Chat. Can I do something here, or yes or no?
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these
Was
years,
it always
you go and you
doubled?
try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
weird. Hi, Yeti.
Oh, Stanley, well, I applaud your
Yes
effort, I
and
really
no.
do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that
This
machine
means
can
nothing.
do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If
Are
you
there
want
any
to throw
hints in
my
that
story
room?
off track, you're going to have to do much better
Ulrich, have
than
you played
that.
this, or?
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he
Stanley
had
is
just
great, by the way,
initiated
Yeti.
the
I
network's
love it,
emergency
but at this point I'm
detonation
kind of
system.
out of ideas
In the
in
event
general.
that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape
You don't
it to
remember this
your
ending?
heart's
Gotcha.
desires. Oh, this is much
Caring,
better than what I had
it
in
definitely
mind.
doesn't.
What a shame we have so
It
little
definitely
time
answers
left to
no
enjoy
questions.
it. Mere moments
You
until
can't
the
win this
bomb
ending,
goes
so
off.
there's nothing
But what
that I can do
precious
here.
moments each one of them is. More
This is just
time to
bullshit.
talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this
Technically, you can do
means.
something,
I
but there's nothing that
barely
stops
know
the
where to
explosion.
start.
So there is something I can
What's that?
do.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood.
Does it
You're
involve
gonna
pushing
die anyway.
buttons?
I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly
you,
and then
door.
dying alone. Other
Hate
times,
you.
I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come
You
up
always
with
die,
on
the
the next
narrator's just messing
go-around
with you. But
will
there's
be
something I
even
can do.
better.
And if there's something
My
I can do, I would
goodness,
like to
only
do it.
34 seconds left. But
just
I'm
don't know how
enjoying
to
this
do it.
so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional
Thank you for the
seconds,
host,
Stanley.
Dex. I
Time
appreciate
doesn't
it.
grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this
There's a
room.
trap
These
door
number
here.
buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything.
stupid
Something
game.
here will save me.
This
Why would you
stupid
think
game.
that, Stanley? That this video game can be
I have
beaten?
nothing. I don't know what to
One
do.
soul?
I'm sure there's
Do you
some.
have any idea what your
something
purpose
I
in this
can do.
place is? But you really believe there's an answer?
Stanley, how many times
You're
will
in
you
for quite a
replay this bit,
disappointment.
looking desperately
But here's
for
a spoiler
solution?
for you.
Why
That
is
timer
the
is an
narrator
algorithm to keep the eyes
so
look forward to finding out
It's
and
to
just
watching the
seconds
volume
fucked up
of
right
each
now? It's
time
so
you
buggy.
You're only still playing instead
Just
of
you
watching
and
a
me and
cutscene
the
because I want to watch you for every moment that
Is
you're
this
powering
like a
over
giant
and
bug,
over
or is
all
it
of
somehow
eternity.
supposed to be this
And
way?
Stanley died
I
again.
can't tell.
It's a tragedy. And you wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm
Don't think you can do anything, but not
destroy
100% sure.
So you can't.
Yeah, I understand that I always end up dying,
Take a
but
look at the clock, Stanley.
Joey said that I can
That's
do
30
something.
seconds you have left
Even if
to
it doesn't
struggle.
prevent me from dying.
30
there might be
seconds
something I
until a
can
big
do.
boom and then nothing.
Joey, what were you
No
referring
ending
to?
here. Just you being blown to
I meant you can
pieces.
run around.
Will you cling
Oh,
desperately
okay.
to your
Then I
frail
can't really
life?
do anything.
Or will
Okay,
you
I
let
get
it go
you.
peacefully? Another choice.
All right.
Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me.
I see.
All a
So
part
you
of
can
the
technically
joke.
write.
And believe
That's like
me,
the most
I will be
semantic,
laughing at every second
the
of
most
your
semantic
inevitable life
interpretation
from the moment
of
we
the
fade
phrase.
in
I get
until
you.
the moment I
get
say
you.
happily ever up.
So this is the ending. This is the ending. Gotcha. People said that I should keep playing it last stream. But have I been through the blue door? Did I ever go through the blue door?
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to
Let's
himself.
go through the blue
Minutes?
door
Days?
real quick. See
Centuries?
if I did that.
Did
I don't
something
remember if I
crucial
did.
happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now when set of 2 open doors.
Sorry. It was this
This
one,
was
I
not
think.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Then it was this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Incredible, your face wasn't fired years ago.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps
Narrator's
we've
such a
gotten
dick,
off on
right,
the wrong
Gunner? I
foot
hate him.
here.
Hate him so
I'm not
much.
your enemy,
Piece of shit.
really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone
You ever played the
you've been
baby game? The
neglecting,
baby game?
Stanley.
Not sure.
Someone you've
Oh, as in
forgotten about.
the one that you have to play for 4
Really?
hours? Yeah.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for
I didn't
others?
play it for 4
Are you
hours.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
And
Why,
I'm not sure if I
don't know
will.
how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, Yeti.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, right. I went through the blue door. I just don't remember if I went through the red one.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted
Oh,
you to be
okay.
happy
This is
all
this ending.
time?
Okay, gotcha.
The problem is
Never
all
mind.
these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running.
Yeah,
just the way
yeah.
you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Don't you
I
see
mean,
that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop.
okay. Let's try this again. Getting on the lift and backing out? You mean at this part?
But here was the proof.
Shit,
the heart
this is
of
after
the
it.
operation. Controls.
Oh, game just crashed. Come on, game. There you go. Don't you shut down, game. Stupid game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, the warehouse place? Gotcha. I could try that. I haven't tried that.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
Yeah, I've tried that. Listen, I've tried that. I've already done the dying route. I just haven't
I'm sure you'll
gotten
survive
the dialogue
jump.
before.
Don't tell me you're scared. That's not the Stanley I know.
Which is the important
do
part.
It, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
But what will you say if I just refuse? Da, 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 da. You guys are sounding like the narrator, man. Why do you want me to die? It's hard to suggest routes without giving spoilers. Yeah, I get that. I understand. That's the thing. This is the kind of hard. This is the kind of game that's hard to keep playing once you kind of run out of ideas. Because it's a lot about exploring different endings. And I feel the same way about like Papers, Please, which is a game I freaking love. Which I've only gotten like 6 of the endings, I think, out of the 20. And my problem is I'm just out of ideas. I don't know what else to do. Oh, one of the endings I don't have is running out of money. I don't have the ending of going broke. Alright, I guess it needs me to just die. Okay.
Oops. Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
Any achievements for this game? All of them are like not game related.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
To get out of the map? I'm not sure what you mean by that.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do you mean the ending where I end up on top of this room? That was the first ending I ever got. The confusion ending? Or I guess the confusion ending was the first one I got. Let's go this way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Not possible as far as I can tell, Joey. Da, 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 da. Adventure line. I tried following the adventure line. I don't remember if there was an ending. Was it this way?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I don't remember. I don't remember what was this way.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
I keep wanting to jump off the
Someone
edge
you've
because I'm so
forgotten
used to
about.
doing that now.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley.
Oh yeah,
Your
picking up the
chance to
phone.
redeem yourself,
I never picked
to
up the
put
phone.
Your work aside, to let her back into your
I never
life.
picked up the phone.
She's
I only
been
unplugged it.
waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need
I
to
never
be the
picked
one.
up the phone. Oh my goodness. Yay. A new ending. Or something.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
You're such an
I'm trying to make a
asshole,
point here,
narrator.
Stanley.
Why are you
I'm trying
like
to get you to
this?
see something. Come inside.
Is this what it's
Let me
like to be
show
an
you what's
omnipotent
really
being?
going on here.
You just become a total piece of shit.
sorry, but you're in my story now.
Hey, listen. Listen. The door that closes as you enter the manager's office closes slow enough that you can back out of the room before... Oh, okay. Okay, like the boss's... You mean the boss's office? The fancy one? Or in the office building area?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh. Oh, creepy. Press H on your keyboard. What if I just don't? This is a really sad apartment. It's so gray and drab, colorless and tiny.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Oh, right. You're right. There was a thing that said in the console type bark, but you had to apparently go into the Steam launch settings and put in something in there to activate the console. So I have not done that. I don't remember what it is I have to put into the console.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
What if I push a different
button?
button?
A button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Okay. Other buttons don't do anything.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
L to watch TV.
And so
I get
he
to actually
began to
do
fantasize
something.
about
Oh,
his
never
own
mind.
job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At
Wow.
last, choice. It barely even
Yog,
mattered what
hey.
lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many
This is turning
possible
into my
paths
office.
and
That's amazing.
destinations. Down one path lay
Happy
an
New
enormous
Year.
round room
How was your
with
celebration,
monitors and
Yog?
mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Oh my.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could
Hello,
there
desk.
possibly be?
Hello there,
In
desk.
reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
9 to go to sleep.
And
Good
I'm trying
night.
to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop.
Oh my
Here,
god.
watch this.
Narrator.
Stanley, the next time the
You're a
screen
bad
asks
person.
you to push a button, do not do it.
Press 1 to be at work in the morning. There isn't really anything else I can do though, narrator. What do you expect? Waiting? Why do I keep getting stuck? I can't tell if I'm getting stuck or if the game is doing that. Shroomy, hey. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. You can glitch through a window. You can actually is it a glitch? Is it an actual glitch? Or is it like intended, kind of? You good? I'm happy to hear it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Shut up, narrator. Please press R to question nothing. Okay.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must.
Yeah, stop acting
Perhaps,
like the good guy,
well, maybe
narrator,
this time we'll see.
piece of shit.
Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please
Stanley
die.
pushed a button.
Jeez.
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
I just died. Yep. I just died. Have a good night, Shane. Take care. Oh. Looky here. Looky here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Well, I just went really close to my screen and I still can't read what that says, so that's the thing. Is there gonna be papers all over the floor now? Everywhere. Just everywhere. Awaiting input. Input received. Purple. Hi, Crow. How's your day going? Hey, Cronely. I have no jokes. Oh, you asked me how my
Stanley went around
New
touching
Year's was.
every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
My New Year was
did it
was
advance
great,
the story
Yog.
in any
Thanks for
way.
asking. I'm glad to hear yours was good. Yeah, I don't think I can do this. Don't think I can do anything with that. I made it purple. That's it. That's all I could do. I mean,
When Stanley
purple.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Just one moment. Where was the adventure line again? Was it over here?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Your face
and
was not the
Stanley
correct
knew it
way to the meeting
perfectly
room?
Well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I know, Yog. I got him. I really got him.
The
I
lounge
really
was
did.
sublime, a work of art. What was it
I'm
about
good.
this room? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open
Was
door
that adventure
on his
line
left.
really down here? I guess it must have been.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
This was the first ending. This was the first ending that went to the monitors. Freaking Unrailed is on the humble choice. Oh shit! Yes!
But Stanley
Yes!
didn't want to go back to the office. He
Unrailed
wanted
is
to wander
amazing.
about and get even further off track. So
I
now
love
in order to
Unrailed.
get back, he needed to go
Oh god, this room is the most angering one.
from here.
I hate you, narrator!
Left.
Shut up. No one loves you.
Oh no.
No one
no,
loves
it's to the
you.
right. My mistake. No, not the right.
Fucking
Why
no
would I
one.
have ever said it
No
was to
one
the
loves
right?
you.
What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
You suck.
Now, let's see.
I was
We
gifted
went
it yesterday
down,
by Fish.
right,
Yeah, but this
left,
means that more
down,
people will own
left,
it.
Right.
And everyone should own
Okay,
Unrailed
okay,
and
yes.
play it with us.
I've got it now. This story is absolutely...
Seriously, if you ever want to play Unrailed,
this way.
nag me about it on Discord. Do it. I mean, don't nag. Ask me to play on Discord. And I might very well say yes, because Unrailed is the best game of all time. This is not the adventure line. This was never the adventure line. It was the first ending I ever got.
No, this isn't right.
Load. Why tomorrow if I'm about? Cool. That would be fun. I would enjoy that. I don't remember where the adventure line was. This is a problem.
When Stanley came to a set of two,
It was definitely not the correct
This was not the correct way to the
ending.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
That was the adventure line. No, it wasn't. Not sure what you mean, Yeti. Leads to confusion ending. No, I was just at the very
And
end
so
of
he
that
detoured
ending,
through
and I
the
couldn't.
maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
This must be the adventure line, or something.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Well,
Stanley decided to
I guess
go
I'm
up
going
to
in the
his
broom
boss's
closet
office,
again.
hoping he... Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there
Because
was
apparently I
nothing
didn't finish
here,
this
so
last
he
time,
turned
because everyone was
around
saying that it
and
should be
got
boarded
back on
up if I
track.
finished listening to him.
There was nothing here. No choice to
Okay.
make, no path to follow. Just an empty
Da-da-da-da.
broom closet. No reason to still be here.
It's the Closet of Wonders. It's a great ending. I thought that, or I guess it's not an ending.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Doing sweet FA.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here.
Crow, do you
I'm
relate to
genuinely
this narrator on a
confused.
spiritual level? You feel like you are soul brothers, you and this narrator?
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
We are one.
If I'd
See?
said Stanley walked
That's why I hate him.
past the
That's
broom
why I
closet,
hate him.
At least
I-
you would have had
I
a
knew
reason
it.
for
That's
exploring
why I
it
hate
to
him.
find out.
It's the
But it
core of
didn't
my
even occur to
being.
me because literally this closet is of
To my
absolutely
very
no
soul.
significance to the story whatsoever.
Pure
I never would
anger,
have thought to
hate,
mention it.
resentment. I have no idea what's happening. I'm
This is
always down for
somehow
some sweet
its
FA
own
though. I don't know what sweet FA is. Y'all
Maybe
explain.
When you go to talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending?
Did you get the broom closet ending?
Was my
The
favorite."
broom closet ending was my
I hope your
favorite
friends find
XD.
it concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly.
No one tell her. God damn
Probably
it.
only
Is
got
it
the
sexual?
job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money.
Is it
Also,
something
Stanley's
sexual?
addicted to drugs and
This game
hookers.
wouldn't be talking about something sexual all randomly.
Well, I've come to
Is
a
it
very
like having
different
sex in a
conclusion about
closet?
what's going on right now.
It's not.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
You got to this broom
What
closet,
is it?
explored a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
Did I never finish listening to this or
indicative
something?
of the long-term sustainability of your species.
I thought I
Please
did.
remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand
I did, though. I did the thing where I went out and then back in
video
again.
game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Okay. Okay. Why is no one going to tell me what FA means? Why is it hilarious that I don't know what FA is? I really need someone to explain this to me. This is why we have to have this Avenue Soap emote. Making everything vulgar! I'm just a vulgar person, Yogdis. God. You know this.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Can't I, though?
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
But this far I've
Perhaps
done
there's a
before.
monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
FA means fuck all.
Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready
That's
to pick
funny.
up the story again.
Gotta head out to a job. I hope you keep enjoying the game. This has been awesome to watch. Really, John? I was worried that this stream wasn't as entertaining as my last Stanley Parable stream, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. Have a great rest of your day, John. It was awesome to see you, really. Can we get a link to John's mixer, please, so that everybody can have a nice mixer streamer to watch if they want to go check out the platform. Thank you, Crow. I appreciate it. John is wonderful. He used to stream on Twitch, but he moved over to Mixer a while back, and he is really just fantastic dude, and I highly recommend. Go follow him, even if you don't plan to use Mixer. If you ever do, there you go. You'll have someone to watch immediately. You know? You won't have to go digging. Busy doing things and fuck all, you know? Yuck. Take care, John. Take care of yourself. Be good. Good luck on your job. Alright. See, I did this far before. And you guys are saying that it should be boarded up afterwards, and I'm confused. Like, I don't... What could you guys... someone said that two people said that this should be boarded up. If I finish the ending, that it should be boarded up when I go back, and it's not. And I've done this far before, and I'm confused. Hey, Z's! Miss Audio Video Interleave.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Hi,
office.
how are you? Hi there, Trindor. What's up? How are you? Is this the stream for fuck all? It is. I've just 2 seconds ago learned about the definition of Trindor. Absolutely fuck all happens here all the time. Okay, that's not the one. Is it this one that... What did I do to make this one?
Stepping in.
Oh! Question mark? Oh. I'm so confused. So in the past, both the bathroom and the store has been open before for me. I don't know what it is I did differently that made them be open, but there you go. I guess I can go back now. Interesting. I'm very confused. I don't know what's happening, and I don't know if this is going to be a new ending. Or if I just broke it. Did I break it? Guys, did I break it? Guys, is it broken? 'Cause this just feels like going towards a different ending. I don't remember which one was. Oh, this one's closed! This is closed! Don't tell her. Okay. Don't tell her. Don't tell Gur. Don't tell Gur. Thank you for fixing that, Caring. Gur is my preferred pronoun. I broke it! Ugh. Dex, can I just say that I love having you here? I do. I love having you here. Bit tired, no flying as it was too windy, but it was so sunny. My students are very, very keen, but had to tell them we can't go up. It was like breaking their little hearts. That's too bad, Z's. That must be a bummer when you can't go up. Can I just live in the closet now? Aw, Dex, thank you. You're doing okay. Alright. Alrighty. Let's leave the broom closet then. Guess we're going back all the way. This is interesting. I like this. I like, you know, breaking everything. You know that... You know that gif with the guy who like blinks a lot and like looks confused? That's my face right now. That is my face right now. My face was just photoshopped onto that guy's face. Crow. Crow, you have to stop. You have to stop this nonsense. Thank you. Thank you for gifting a sub to Dex. It's very kind of you. You shouldn't have. That's what I meant. That's what I wanted to say, Dex. You didn't have a flower. Dex deserves all the flowers. Can someone just like... Someone who has Dex's address just buy her flowers, please? She deserves it. Bum, bum, ba-da, ba, ba-da-da. I love it when Dex is here too, right? A flower was stolen from me. You know you can actually turn the founder's badge off, Yogg. It's actually a thing you can do. It's in the settings. If you go into the top right and you go into the settings somewhere in there. Oh. Oh, hello, Black Void. Entering the Black Void. Processing. Black Void acquired. You are now leaving. Escape Pod Bay Floor 760. Thank you to whoever suggested doing this, by the way, because I wouldn't have come up with this by myself at all. I do appreciate everybody who is holding their tongues and being respectful and letting me experience it by myself. I also appreciate the people who help me when I ask for help. You didn't know that? Yeah, I thought that that was the case too in the beginning. When the Founders Badges first came out, I didn't know you could turn them off, but learned it eventually. It's a bit too hidden. They should say it. They should say that it's in the settings when they announced it coming out. But oh well. You're welcome, says in a British voice. You're banned! Caring! Why must you be an enemy of the stream? Being an enemy of the stream is like being an enemy of the state, but worse. You know what I mean? You just become like a scourge on humanity. Coming in here, hating on Majora's Mask, being a piece of shit. I don't know what to do with you, Caring. I just don't know what you I don't know what you do. What to do about you, about your face. I don't remember this. Was there an update to the game? This ending, Trindor. I got this by when you go into the boss's room, you back out before the doors close. And then you can go all the way back to the beginning. All the doors open and you can go back all the way to the beginning, and then I'm here and I don't know what happens next. I'm not that bad. You get free hugs. It does make up for a lot. It really does, if I'm being honest. But the Majora's Mask thing is just a very hard one to get past. You know what I mean? But I have no idea if there's been any update, Trindor. There could very well have been. This is my first time playing it, so. 757. I have to start paying attention to the numbers to see if I'm like going to the same place over and over again, or if this is actually new places. 758. Okay. Crow, I will cast you the fuck out of here. I prefer the fuck all Zelda game. You guys make me so bitter. I came on Twitch to find like-minded gamers. You know, to have nice talks about with people who love games, who love the games that I love and just want to experience them with me. And then you guys come in here and are like, fuck Zelda games. Majora's Mask, the worst game ever. Why are you playing games? Literally the worst. Literally the fucking worst is you. Who's a like-minded gamer? It's the kind that doesn't verbally abuse you. Oh. Listen. I know it's hard to imagine caring. Escape pod. Launch bay. You're now entering the escape pod will initiate relay something once triggered. Cannot be disabled or paused. The something must be present in order to escape something plank out as intended. Not do not proceed. Do not proceed. Which is Wow. Actually, you just said you prefers Majora's Mask, which is a correct preference. And I always knew you were the good guy, Yogg. I always knew it. It was always very clear to me. From the very minute you stepped in here, I just knew. This is that benevolent NPC that comes along and just helps you with your life. You know what I mean? I just called you an NPC. That was a dick move. Why am I like this? Literally the one person who defends Majora's Mask, and I have to be a jerk. It's only because I know that Yogg is actually the main protagonist of my life. That's why. I'm just bitter about it. Like, I just wish that I would be the main protagonist of my life, but I know it's not true, so... What's happening? What's happening? There we go. There we go. Kind just doesn't verbally abuse you, Avi. I don't know what you're getting at. I don't know what you're getting at, Yogg. Caring. Why are you in on this? You're gonna make Shroomi's dreams come true. And I don't appreciate it. Why? What have I done? Welcome back, Joey. Hi, Joey's cat. Hello. Hello, cutie. Why are we going back? It's because I'm incompetent, Trindor. It's because I'm incompetent and I couldn't find the way forward and I was like, let's go back. You're right though, let me try to... For some reason I started shifting into a mindset of maybe it's actually correct. Don't ask. Joey. Oh! Joey? I appreciate you so much. I can't even tell you. Currently, oh, what the fuck? Currently, Joey is the most valuable viewer, the MVV. Sorry, guys. It's just the truth. That's what he is. It's just how it is.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome
What?
fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me.
Did I just stumble upon
In here,
another
I can be
ending?
happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed. Then days.
Hi, Zeno!
Had years gone by? He no
How
longer
are
had
you?
the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Did he just die? So that was that ending? It was literally just going back through the door and then through that little, like, through, no, I mean, like, the previous ending, not this one where I closed the door, but the one before that. Did I finish it, chat? You can actually answer that. Too much responsibility. 2020! Majora's Mask is better than Ocarina of Time. I love Majora's Mask. It's my favorite Zelda game. I love it to pieces. It's my favorite game in general, actually. Cat has decided to roll around on top of my keyboard. Ah, what a charmer. I'm glad you're doing well, Zeno. I hope your New Year's was lovely. I feel like you might have, but I thought it ended different. I can't remember. I feel like it's not over, but I can't remember either. I just
Wait,
got a second
Stanley
ending,
thought to
though.
himself, am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. No, the orders were still missing. For now.
I feel like he might have, but thought it ended different. It was just like a black screen, and then I was back in my office. It was weird.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Bro, you
just to
can
admire it.
tell me.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah, Crow, you can tell me where the adventure line is. Because I don't remember. What the hell? I mean, I'll go back down the lift, but I just did.
And so
I
he
did
detoured
that.
through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got
I'm
back on
confused.
track.
I went down here and there wasn't anything to do. Room 420. Chef's kisses.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
He just takes me to
Oh,
the
no.
monitor room.
No, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right.
Majora's
left,
Mask isn't my favorite game of all time, but it's within the
left,
top 5.
right.
Good taste, Joey.
Yep,
Good taste.
Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is
It's just a
absolutely,
goddamn
definitely
solid game. I
this
can
way.
understand that not everyone appreciates it, because they're like. I understand that the scheduling system is difficult to like at first, difficult to get used to, and stuff like that, and the dark themes that it's not going to be necessarily for everyone. But I genuinely think it's a masterpiece of a game. But every masterpiece is obviously going to have a lot of people who don't necessarily love it, which is fine. I'm not mad. Have you played Antichamber? I have not played Antichamber. I have not. Majora's Mask, the second to last game, I think is horrible. Well, that's because you have bad opinions, Carrie. Best Zelda game is a Zelda game you think is the best. 100% accurate. Well, yeah. This isn't the adventure line, though. Crow, I'm confused. It's just a dead end. I mean, yeah, it is. This is a different ending. This is the first ending I ever got. Hi, Hungry.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
You're confused.
We just have to get back to
Right, I have to do it over and over again?
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
Hi, BB.
From the top.
How could that be?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what?
There we go.
No, I restarted.
I get it now.
I
But how did I do
definitely
this last
restarted
time
the
and
game over
then
completely fresh.
not do this
Everything
again?
should be-
Did I choose something
Oh,
else
did something
somehow?
change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why
Hope
am
you're
I
doing well,
asking
BV
you?
and
I'm the one
Hungry.
who wrote the
Hi.
story.
What have you been up
It
to
was right
today?
here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
The story. You did everything you were doing right now. I didn't. I mean, last stream, yeah, but not this stream. Last time I went to the monitor room, I didn't. Today, one other time before, I went to the monitor room and then I didn't end up doing this. And I don't remember what I did instead. Oh, because I reset it. Oh.
I'll say it.
That makes
This
sense.
is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Let's play Minecraft, Caring. Why are you coming in to my stream demanding I play other
All
games,
of his
Caring?
co-workers were gone.
Why
What
are you
could
like
it
this,
mean?
Caring?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Worst
Okay,
adventure.
It's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's
Not demanding
possible the
anything.
story is back
Okay.
where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I'm looking forward to the weekend. Weekends are nice, aren't they? TGIF. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum
Aha!
ba-dum.
I knew we'd miss something. The story.
Hi, story.
Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story.
Never mind.
Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
That was the skate pod ending. That's just how it is. That's very
Now
unfortunate.
this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place
This is
at
my
all.
favorite ending
Is
so
this the
far, and I'm
story?
very glad that it's
I
the
don't
first
think
ending
so.
I got.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations!
I win!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So
I know.
good
I'm
job.
really good at games. Thank you,
Oh,
narrator.
No, I don't feel right about
I'm not
this
listening
at all.
anymore. I took my
We
headset
both
off.
know
I don't
didn't
hear
put
you.
in any actual
What?
work for that win.
What?
Some
What?
people win
What?
fair and
Oh my
square,
god.
and this was not one
It's
of
really
those
weird to talk
situations.
when I have my
Okay,
headset off compared
I'm
to when I
getting
have it
weirded
on,
out by
because when I
whatever
have it
this
on, my
place
voice
is.
gets
I
muffled.
don't care what might happen this
So I
time.
sound
I have to restart.
much louder when I talk. And I'm like, wait, maybe I need
All
to
right,
stop
I've got a solution.
talking.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I'm sorry for not believing you,
See,
by the way,
the
earlier.
line knows where the story is.
When you told
It's
me to go
over
this
in
way.
This direction. Onward,
Um,
Stanley, to destiny.
Who was that?
Here's a thought.
Who told me to do that?
Wouldn't
I
wherever we
apologize.
end
I was
up
all
be
like,
our
no,
destination,
this isn't
even if
it.
there's no
And it obviously
story there?
was. It's just that I
Or
was
to put it another
stupid and
way,
confused.
Is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like
We
to
did do this ending
apologize.
already, yeah.
Not sure where I was going with all that.
I just don't know what else
You
to
know
do.
what? I
I'm double
think what
checking
we
if there
need
might be
right
some
now
choice along
is a
this
bit of
ending that I
music
didn't
to
do.
lighten the mood.
Startled me. Dun, da, da, dun, da, da, da. Bum, ba, da, dum, ba, da, ba. Bum, ba, da, dum, ba, da, ba, da. Bum, ba, da, 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 da. Dun, da, 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 da. Dun, da, 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 da. Dun, da, 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 da. Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, ba, da, ba. Ba, ba, da, da,
Cut the
da,
music.
ba, da. Shut
Go
up!
back and
Play
look
it!
at that fern.
Play it! No! Also, I look at the fern for a while.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
I probably
You
didn't
won't
look
want
at
to
it
miss
long enough.
anything.
Let's stand here and look at it for a while. Hi, chat. Would you like a very cryptic hint for an ending? Go for it, Ulrich. Do it. Do your thing. I love this freaky hall, and I feel live Avi never notices it every time. What do you mean never notices? The freaky hole? What freaky hole? Like... I can't go back further. Followed. Line followed. Line followed back. Goes away. Was there really an ending? Was there really a creepy hall that I didn't see? Live Abby never notices it. Offline Abby is a different story altogether. I really am a different story altogether. Offline, I'm more attentive. Between the two pillars, it becomes a long haul. Oh, really? Huh. There's a voice pack in Dota 2 with this guy's voice and that music plays. That's amazing, Caring. Amazing. I would clip the fern if I could, Trindor. I would. The random male guy walked into my office while Abby was singing to the music. I hope he enjoyed the random free entertainment he got. Totally free. Totally free entertainment. Just for him. And for all of you
Wait,
guys. But
we're back at the office? No. No.
Ba-da,
no.
ba-da,
You do know we're looking for the Stanley
da-da.
Parable, right? The story?
Is
any of this ringing a bell?
No, not the creepy hall ending. I find it funny that the doors only start closing behind you once you reach the two open doors. Okay, that is a hint, Ulrich, and I will consider it. I will. I will. Yog. Yog. I told him to subscribe to support, and then you gift a sub. Oh my gosh, he did it. Hi, Space Cop. Thank you for gifting a sub, Yog. I don't believe you. I don't think Space Cop is your office friend.
No, not again, Line. How could
I'm
you
a
have
go.
done this
Yeah,
to
you can
us?
just
And after we trusted
go ahead.
you, after everything we've been through, you. Oh, I can't take this anymore.
Yog, I
Hell with it.
appreciate it. You're the
Restart.
best. Thank you. I'm sorry, Space Cop. I didn't mean to call you out. You just got gifted a sub. You just got gifted a sub. That's all. Carry on lurking. Carry on. I appreciate you being here. Offline, I believe Zelda 2 is the best Zelda game. Excuse me, Space Cop. Excuse me,
You know
Space
what,
Cop.
Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Cool. Cool. Haven't you seen the Creepy Hall ending? The Creepy Hall ending is my favorite.
Yes, this is exciting.
I don't know if you're
Just me and
real, if
Stanley
you're being
forging
real.
A new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
It's like, it's bad streamer etiquette to call out lurkers, but then my viewers
Oh,
start like
no,
gifting
not you
subs to
again.
lurkers.
Stanley,
Just like,
I'd also like
to
to veto
deliberately
the
call
line
them
from
out.
having any role in our
Be
awesome
like,
new story. No
oh yeah,
lines or
streamer won't
monitor
call out
rules.
lurkers? I guess
Just
I'll
don't
call out
acknowledge it, and
lurkers.
we should be fine.
Hi lurkers, I appreciate you. You're the best. Carry on. Dum ba da 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 da.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
I want to just finish
In
this
fact,
ending
I
naturally.
believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Nope.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay. I'm actually here just to hear Abby sing. Wait, are you serious? It's mesmerizing. Can't tell if serious.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
I do sing an excessive
Confusion
amount,
ending.
to be fair.
You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one
Mesmerizing
giant
or
ending?
mind-numbing. One of those.
And we're supposed to
Maybe
restart the
both.
game what, eight
Maybe
times?
mesmerizingly mind-numbing.
That's really how all this goes?
Like it's mesmerizing how
all
numb your mind goes.
Determined? So now, according to
Alright.
the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
That song gets stuck in
Well,
my head every
you consulted
time.
Me. Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I
Every
get a say in all of
time.
this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I
Sorry.
won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay.
Glory
Guess
to the
now just wait.
Hypnotoad.
You know,
I don't
suppose in
know the
some way
Hypnotoad.
that this is a
Sorry.
kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the
Sorry
destination.
about that.
So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Of course we're in the journey,
the
silly
meantime-
narrator. Always, oh dear God. I don't know Hypnotoad. Is Hypnotoad just that meme that is like the Hypnotoad? Or is there something more to it? Is there a game? Is there a movie? Is there anything? All I know is I could hear through 2 ears
All of
before
his
I met
co-workers were
Abby.
gone.
Uh-huh,
What
sure.
did it mean?
Sure.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You're half deaf because you're a bad person and it's karma, Crow, and everyone knows it. You can't just pretend. You can't come in here and pretend that you weren't half deaf before you met me. Just so you guys know. Ooh! It's from Futurama. Maybe I saw that far. Maybe that's where I remember it from.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
It's the
he entered the
fastest
door on
ending
his
I can
left.
get. Chat, you can tell me which one is the fastest one I can get. Is that lady okay in your office? I have no idea. Never. Stream timeline. This is mesmerize. I need an adult. That's how I feel about it. Yog. Yoda stream. What? What? Like you want me to dress up as Yoda? I could probably dress up as Yoda without doing a face reveal. It's not gonna happen. Probably suicide. But how do I suicide? Oh, right, yeah, you're right. I get you.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Appreciate
lounge
you all
was
being here,
grand,
by the way.
majestic.
Thank you.
Perhaps, but
You're
eager
wonderful.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open
I hope you're
door on
enjoying
his
the
left.
stream. I'm gonna go jump off
Stanley
a cliff
was
now.
so bad at following
Enjoy,
directions, it's
enjoy,
incredible he
enjoy,
wasn't
enjoy.
fired years
Enjoy, enjoy.
ago.
I'm doing it for you, because I love you, chat. Here you
But
go.
in his eagerness to
Squelch.
prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I'm very powerful. Yep. Thank you. Been waiting for you to admit it, narrator. Piece of shit.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Interesting that the doors only close after you meet the first two. It's not true, Ulrich. Oh, is this the one that you were trying to get me to do? The input one. But I got 2 progress bars and then it reset somehow. These are the 2 choices. Suicide ending or the office ending? I don't know what the... Oh, the office ending is the better, faster one, maybe. Maybe because... maybe not because of the, maybe because of the... talking in the office one. Maybe it's longer. Stanley Parable speedrun. I am very, very pro at this game. There is an achievement for beating it in 4 minutes and 27 seconds or whatever. I should probably do that. Sounds like you were
When
making
Stanley
word very
came to a
Yoda.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
Input.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here
Let's
it
start the
was,
confusion ending.
the lounge. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I did, Crow.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite
And I got
door,
the
and got back
press
on
the
track.
door 5 times. 1. If that's what you were wondering.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
It's basically the first thing I did during this stream. I hate you, narrator,
Oh, no.
with a goddamn
no, it's
passion.
to the right, my mistake. No, not
Total
the right.
passion.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
I hate you. I hate you a lot. You're a bad person.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down...
Literally...
left, right... Yep, okay, yes.
Sorry for killing the sound. Literally, all 3 of my activity feed items today are freaking gift subs. You guys are crazy. Generous. Kind people.
No.
And I don't deserve you.
This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Okay, from the top. Is this when I can do input stuff?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
No.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't know. I don't know how to start that thing. But... I really don't want to do this again. Awaiting input. Maybe there are other computers that I can... I did see it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. But what did I do next to make it continue? I don't know.
When
I will
Stanley
blame
came
fish.
to a
I
set
will
of
blame
2
fish.
open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I think it was said before, Ulrich.
It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I've been a little bit lenient about
Stanley was
people
so bad
giving
at following
suggestions today because I'm kind of
directions,
out of
it's
ideas,
incredible he
but
wasn't fired years ago.
it's still rule of thumb to ask before giving suggestions. I guess I'll try this again.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley
But I'm not
leapt from the
mad. Don't
platform
worry,
and plunged to
Ulrich.
his
I'll
death.
probably try it. I
Good
mean, I don't
job,
know
Stanley.
exactly what you
Everyone
mean,
thinks you
jumping
are
out of the
very
window.
powerful.
Which I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Oh.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a
Huh?
few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today.
Oh.
We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of
Milk, cereal,
sugar, some
dish soap.
bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Nope. Nope. I'm not gonna remember all those things. But thank you, wife. Thank you, dear wife, for the shopping list, and for letting me choose which coffee beans we get. Very gracious of you to not have a strong preference of coffee beans. So I can choose my own coffee beans. My favorite coffee beans. Are you aware of 3 Game Heroes? I am aware of it and I really want to play it. However, it's only on what? PlayStation 3? PlayStation 2? It's only on a PlayStation console that I do not have access to, sadly. Or I would have loved to. I would have loved to play it. Hungry.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What other ending can I do? Was it that game Hampy was playing? It was! I think. Yeah, Hampy was playing it. He was! I really want to play it. It seems like it's right up my alley. You must ask for a thumb before posting. Your own adventure. You confuse me, Caring. You confuse and offend me. Guys, do you guys have a suggestion for an ending that I could do fairly quickly? That I've done before? That'll end the games and restart it? A new ending, no, an old ending. One that I've done before. I've already done Suicide once. I want a different one. Or just press reset. Nope. Not reset. A different ending. I'm exploring a thing, but I need to restart the game naturally while it saves my progress to do. Speedrun freedom. Normal ending? Like winning the game? I'll do the telephone ending. No. Yeah, I'll do the unplugging
This
the
was
telephone
not the
ending.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I'll unplug the
Perhaps he
telephone.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just
I think
to
that's
admire
quicker.
it. It was okay.
But
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I will speedrun freedom
Look, Stanley, I
soon.
think perhaps we've
Don't
gotten
worry.
off on the wrong foot here.
I'm just
not your
exploring something
enemy,
else at the
really, I'm
moment.
not. I realize that investing your trust in someone
There's an
else
input
can be
meter.
difficult, but
There's
the
a
fact
progress
is that
bar
the story has
on the
been
computer
about
screen. That's
nothing but
one
you
thing
all
away.
this time.
And every time
someone
it
you've been
restarts, I
neglecting,
can
Stanley.
interact with it one time and make
Someone
it go
you've
one step
forgotten
further.
about. Please,
And I don't want to use the
stop
same ending
trying
over
to
and over
make
again because
every
I'm
decision
concerned that
by
that'll ruin
yourself.
it or something.
I'm
And I don't know
not
how it
asking
works,
for
but
me, I'm
trying a
asking for
different ending.
her. This is it, Stanley.
I don't know.
Your
We'll see.
chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
You
She's
missed the
been waiting.
distance. I love distance
That's
so
her,
much. Hungry.
Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice.
Have you played
How
it
did
yet,
you do
Hungry?
that? You actually
I've played quite a bit
chose
of
incorrectly.
distance.
I didn't even know
I've
that
actually
was
played through the
possible.
first
Let me
campaign like
double
twice
check.
on stream. And the other 2 campaigns as well.
No,
I
it's
freaking love
definitely
it.
here,
It's so
clear as day.
fun.
Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment
Such
where
a
he
good
finds his
game.
wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything.
I played the
don't
spiritual
understand.
predecessor and was waiting
How
for
on
the
earth
sale
are
to
you
get
making
it.
meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley.
It's
You're
all
a
but
real
haven't booted it
person.
yet. You're in for a treat. It's a It's a damn delight. I love it.
I was so mistaken.
It's so
This
fun.
is why you've been able to
I
make
love the
correct and
mixture
incorrect
of
choices.
like I'm
And to
not
think I've
that
been
big
letting
on
you
like
run
racing
around
kinds
in
of
this
games,
game
but
for
the
so long.
platforming
If you made any
aspect of
more
it,
wrong choices, you might
so
have
fucking
negated
fun.
it
It's right up my
entirely.
alley.
It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol.
It has like
for
a racing
real-world
system
decision-making, or did you not grasp the
kind of thing.
severity
I've done
of
it
the
once or
situation?
twice on
Well, I won't
community
have
night
that
a
kind
little
of
bit.
risk on
Some
my
people.
watch. I'm going to stop the game for a
But
moment
like
so we can educate you
the
properly
multiplayer
on
is
safe
kind of
decision-making in
bare
the real
bones,
world.
racy,
Please observe
racing
this
against each other's
helpful
ghosts.
instructional video.
kind of thing.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example,
Ghosts.
in this scenario, a
Well,
hypothetical real
you are
person named
ghost-like
Stephen
as you race
has a
each other.
choice. He could spend years
There are more
helping
game modes?
improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
I didn't think there was
or
anything
he
any
could
more
systematically
proper
set fire to every
multiplayer.
orphan living in a
Is there?
30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice
I love
saying,
this ending. It's
"My
great.
goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Stunt stuff for King of the Hill. Okay. Neat. Are you fucking kidding me? Did the game just crash? What the hell? I was doing a thing. Ugh. That's frustrating. That's actually frustrating. Is that actually supposed to happen, or is that just the game breaking? God damn it. Okay. Let's try this again, I guess. I guess
When
you're not
Stanley
real.
came to a
I
set
was
of
never
two
real,
open,
Caring.
this
I was
not
in your
the correct
mind
way to the meeting
all
room,
the time.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
Listen
admire
up.
it.
Listen up, Caring. Listen up, Caring. Caring? There you go. There you go, Caring. All right,
Yes,
there.
truly a room
There
worth
you
admiring.
go.
But eager to get
There
back
you
to
go. That's
business,
better. That's
Stanley
much
took
better.
the first open door on his left.
Don't talk shit, Caring. Exactly, Shroomy. Shroomy, why do you have your viewers in my chat talking shit? Shroomy.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
called
incredible he
brigading.
wasn't fired years ago.
And it's bad.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to
I'm
his
here because I
death.
want to. That's what they
Good
all say,
job,
Caring.
Stanley.
But everyone knows
Everyone
Shroomy is
thinks you are
back
very
there pulling the
powerful.
strings. I just did a weird pulling the strings gesture just to emphasize that. And I want you to know that, Caring. I want you to know that I emphasized it with my hands. God damn it. Why is this different? Where are my pooters? Guys, why is it different? Where are my pooters? Where are they? I keep an eye on you. I mean, I do appreciate that because it is a needed job. Someone needs to do it. But you know, hey, whatever you do with your hands is your business. I should have a hand cam. I should have a hand cam so you guys can see my wild gesturing. I should just wear a bag over my head because no one, no one wants to see that. Oh. I need an adult. I need an adult too, Yog. I'm actually planning to add a cat cam reward for channel points. So you'll have to pay a butt ton of channel points to get a cat cam for 15 minutes. Courtesy of I'm a Coconut. Had this excellent idea. It's gonna happen. I don't understand why I don't have any pooters.
When Stanley came
Where
to a
are
set
my
of two open
pooters?
doors, he entered the door on his left.
Where
This
are
was
they?
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Abby
just
the
to admire
bag.
it.
It's my streaming identity.
Wow.
It's a niche
Yes,
that needs
this
to be filled.
room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley
Holy
took the
mother
first
of
open
God,
door on his
clueless. Oh, my lord. Dear God.
left. Stanley was so
Save my
bad at
kados.
following directions, it's incredible he
Let's try
wasn't
killing
5
myself
years
again and
ago.
see if it's different again.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in
I
control
thought
of
this
the
would
story
be a
and no one gets to
relaxing
tell him what to
stream.
do,
Aw,
Stanley
clueless.
leapt from the platform and plunged
To
its
be
depths.
young,
Good
to
job,
be
Stanley. Everyone
so
thinks you are
very
powerful.
naive.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Listen up. Listen up. We're going back to the menu. We're going back to the menu. I'm getting my pooters back. I'm getting my goddamn pooters back. Look at my pooters. Here they are. Here are my pooters. I got my pooters. I got all of them. I got a bunch of pooters. I have a lot of pooters. Just so you guys know. Just so you know. There's a pooter. There's the pooter. And here's 2 pooters. I'm going to just boop this pooter. Boop's right in the pooter. And now we can go jump off a cliff. Now that the pooter is booped.
When
Yes.
Stanley came to a
Yes,
set
chat?
of 2
Yep.
open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
This is giving
and
me a
Stanley
panic
knew it
attack.
perfectly well.
Why is this giving you a
Perhaps he
panic
wanted to
attack,
stop by
Clueless?
the employee lounge first, just to admire
What
it.
is this pooter thing? Don't worry about it, Hungry.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
Clueless
But
walks in,
eager to
guess
get
I'll
back to
die.
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
These streams have really gone downhill. I know. The
Stanley
quality
was
is
so bad at following
ever
directions, it's
waning.
incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Whee!
But in his eagerness
Smash.
to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets
Let's
to
see if
tell
it
him
has
what
the
to
same
do,
problem, the
Stanley
same
leapt
pooter
from the
problem.
platform
It's the
and
infamous
plunged to his
pooter
death.
problem.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I am very powerful. I will be honest, are you on stimulants right now? Only my own brain. Only my own brain. Clueless.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe I have to turn off all the computers or something and then it'll be waiting input? Maybe each time. Maybe each time I... God damn it! I want to figure out this input thing. It's a progress bar and I want it to be progressy. Look at this progress bar, guys. You guys have used computers most of your lives, right? Most of you. Most of you have experienced the need for a progress bar to be completed. Look at this. There are 4 more bloops in the progress bar. I've gotten it to 4 before. 4 out of 5. I've gotten it to 4. 4 out of 5, guys. 4 out of 5, and I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it, guys. I don't know how to do it, and I don't know. I'm wondering, maybe I need to turn off all the computers. Maybe I have to turn off all the computers and then find a different ending, and then it'll be doing it, its thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? No, you know what I'm saying?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Your
Perhaps
face
he
is
wanted
not
to
the
stop by
correct
the
way
employee
to the
lounge
meeting
first, just to
room.
admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at
Okay,
following
chat, be honest.
directions,
Am I
it's
really acting
incredible
that
he
crazy?
wasn't
Because I
5
swear, I
years
feel like
ago.
I'm about the normal level of craziness.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets
I think
to
I'm
tell
at the
him what to
normal
do,
level of craziness.
Stanley leapt from the
Am I that
platform
crazy that I
and
don't know how
plunged
crazy
to
I
his
am?
death.
Is that
Good
what's
job,
happening?
Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
You know that voice is your character's inner thoughts? Your
Just a
face
step through
is
this
my
door,
character's
Stanley
inner
thought to
thoughts.
himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all. No
Hold the
matter
bat!
how hard Stanley
Chat!
looked, he couldn't
Chat!
find a trace
Chat,
of
look
his
at the
co-workers.
thing. Look at it. Look at the thing. Look at the thing. I found the thing again. I've gotten this far before. This far, I've already done.
Stanley
Click.
went around touching
There we go.
every little thing in the office, but it didn't
I
make
just
a
changed to
single
Swedish
difference,
keyboard accidentally,
nor
apparently.
did it advance the story
4 to
in
5.
any way.
4 out of 5. We're back where we were like 6 hours ago. This is progress, guys. This is progress. This is Avi level progress. Hey there, Mystic Master. This game is my favorite. I know all the endings. I'm on a quest, Mystic. I am on a quest for all the endings, except for the one with the fucking baby, because I'm not playing that game for 4 hours. I'm not doing it. But I also don't want input. And not that you would backseat. I'm not saying that. Just to be clear, since you know the game very well, I know it can be tempting to give information. These days I'm actually asking a lot for information, so when I do ask you, or you can go ahead and answer. Okay. Now, which ending are we gonna do to see if we can progress this stupid progress bar? I wonder if I'm right in turning off all the computers was somehow the actual thing. Not crazy, guys, I swear! I swear it! I killed myself 7 times since you came in. I like how you're counting, Hungry. That's the part I like about it. Alright, let's do
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
some
entered
kind
the
of real
door on his
ending,
left.
I guess. Let's do the portal ending.
Yet there was not a single person here
Like
either.
the pod ending,
Feeling
the
a
escape
wave
pod
of
ending, I guess.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
It's never
hoping he
blocked
might find
off,
an answer
guys.
there.
Who was it who said that this should be blocked off when I've done it? I've done it twice now and it's not blocked off. What was down
Coming to
here?
a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
I don't remember what
boss's
this
office.
ending was.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss,
Thank
admitting
you,
he had
Zero.
left his post during work
This gave me
hours.
iced tea,
He might
'cause
be
he's great.
fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss
Oh, it's
would
probably
think he
blocked
was
off. Oh, so
crazy.
it's only blocked off
And
the
then
time
something
after
occurred to
that.
Stanley.
Okay, I understand.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a
Can
single
you please
moment. for
not
no
have it
reason at
be
all.
a circle, please?
None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he
Yummy.
see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors
By
close automatically
God, he's
behind him
right.
wherever he went?
By God.
And for that matter,
Is this
these
not
rooms
real
were
life?
starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply
Where am I? Who am I?
No, Stanley said to himself.
Am
"This
I
is
not
all
Stanley?
Too strange. This can't be real.
Am
And
I
at
not-
last, he came to the conclusion
Am I not
that
Stanley?
had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream.
Is this
What a
not
relief
fantasy?
Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers
No
weren't actually
escape
gone.
from
He wasn't going to lose
reality.
his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
I'm just
I
a
may as well
poor
enjoy this while I'm
boy.
still lucid.
I
So,
need no
he imagined
sympathy.
himself flying and began to
Because I'm
gently float
easy
above the
come,
ground.
easy go,
Then
little
he imagined
high,
himself
little
soaring through
low.
space on a magical
Ugh.
starfield.
I just floated and
it
it
too
took me by
appeared.
surprise 'cause I'm
It
not
was
listening, I'm
so
singing.
much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
Anyway,
How
the
was he
wind
remaining
blows.
so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Can you stop, narrator?
Why is
I was
there a
thinking that
voice
this
in
might
my
be a quick
head
ending, but it's just
dictating
not.
everything that I'm doing and thinking?
We need
Now
more
the voice
singing
was
streams.
Describing itself being considered by Stanley,
Maybe
who found
eventually.
it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Oh dear
And while he
God.
thought it all very odd,
Okay, I'm out.
the voice
Bye,
spoke to all
Clueless.
people in their dreams.
Bye.
The truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
Da,
Was
da,
Stanley
I just want the
simply
progress
deceiving
bar. I just want the
believing that if
progress
he's asleep,
bar.
he doesn't have to take responsibility
If anyone
for
thinks that this is the first time I'm seeing this
Stanley
ending, it's
is
not.
as
I'm
awake
not just
right
talking
now
over the
as he's
narrator like
ever
a piece of
been in his
shit.
life.
Don't worry about it. I've seen this
Now,
ending
hearing the
before.
voice speak these words was quite
And
a
I
shock
listened.
to Stanley.
I listened the first time, I
After all,
promise.
he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He
I'm
felt
gonna
the cool
wake up
weight of
and
the
I'm gonna
blanket
be
on his
right
skin,
where I was.
the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way
Okie
it's
dokie,
always
Ulrich.
been.
I mean,
My
I
life
might
is
not get
normal.
another ending. This might have
I
been...
am normal.
I might have seen my last ending.
Everything will be fine.
The rest of my life might be playing this
I
over and over
am
again, trying to get that
okay.
progress bar to finish. And never getting it. Nope! Psych! We're still where we were. Exactly where we
Stanley
were.
began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I
That's
have
how
an
I
office.
scream too,
I am
by
real.
becoming
Please,
drums.
just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Yeah, that will happen. Oh my god, my cats are so
This
cute.
is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to
I'm
himself.
just looking at
and then
Lana.
collapsed
She's
dead on the
so
sidewalk.
cute.
And although she would soon turn to
This
go
is a very
call for
interesting
an
ending. I
ambulance,
like it.
for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
I'm tempted to
And in that
actually set up a
moment, she
webcam to
thought
capture
herself
Lana
how
right
lucky
now.
she was to be normal.
She is
I
so
am
cute.
sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for
BRB,
that day.
pictures.
The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay, I'll post a picture. It's a bad one because it's hard to get good pictures of her because 1, I'm bad. 2, she's black. 3, lighting is suboptimal. That's fine. Fine. Posting a picture in my Discords. Thank you, Yog. Lana, cute! Lana being cute! What, Crow? What?
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Why do you have to make it about color? I'm just a bad person. I don't think I'm gonna get the progress bar thing. I should have saved. Why didn't I save? I missed the progress bar. I saw it. I missed the progress bar. I was going to taunt you with that knowledge. No, like, as in I miss it, as in I walk past it at some point? Is that it? I'm sad that I didn't save it at the 4 out of 5. Because we all saw it. Are you serious? Okay, fine. I'll look at the clip. I'm gonna look at the clip. What? What, Crow? Oh my god. Did I just quit? Was it there? Oh no, but it was like, it was gone already because the door closes. All right, I guess we're starting over. All right, okay. Progress bar. I still kind of feel like the computers are the thing that makes it work, though I'm not sure. Can I give you some knowledge?
Stanley came to a
Sure.
set of 2 open doors. He
You
entered
did not
the
need to
door
quit
on
for
his
that.
left.
Okay.
This
Thanks,
was not the
Crow.
correct
Thank
way
you,
to the
Crow.
meeting room,
Thank
and
you.
Stanley knew
Thank
it
you,
perfectly
Crowbar.
well.
All right, thanks.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by
Thank
the
you,
employee
Crow.
lounge first.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thanks. Thank you, Crowbar. Thank you, Crowbar. Thank you.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business.
Yes, caring.
Stanley took
Yes,
the
what is it,
first open
caring?
door on his left.
Yeah, caring, what is it? What is it, caring?
Stanley
What
was
is
so
it?
bad at
What
following
is that?
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. But in his eagerness to prove
Do you need
that
a
he
hug
could
and a
control the
bagel?
story,
Aw,
no one gets to
that's
tell
far
him
from
what
what I
to do,
expected,
Stanley
caring.
left
I
from
do
the
need a hug and a
platform
bagel.
plunged to his
I
death.
do.
Good job, Stanley.
You have both of
Everyone
those
thinks you are
things.
very powerful.
I need them. That was not the knowledge. Well, can whoop, 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 whoop. Shiny lights! Shiny light buttons! Shiny light buttons! Light shiny buttons! Overload! Hold on, hold on, shiny buttons. Hello, hello. We are the monks of heaven with our shiny buttons. That's what they're chanting in their own language. You know what? Shut up, guys. Shut up, guys. This is my my true happy form. Hey there, not a bassist. What's up? Hello, hello, welcome. Don't worry, I'm not crazy, even if it might seem that way. I'm sorry that I lied to you, not a bassist. I'm definitely crazy. I'm sorry. Buttons. Oh, I can make them all not shiny. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm gonna make them all not shiny. None of them are gonna be shiny anymore. They're gonna all be really not shiny and boring to look at. Just all the light from this world is gonna die. There won't be any left. I'm going to kill all of the light in heaven. The game told me that this is heaven, and I'm gonna kill all the light. Can you not hear what they're chanting? No. Oh, buttons. 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 Button. Piece of shit buttons! Piece of shit buttons! Ugh! Buttons. Buttons. Oh, look. They're staying. Oh, never mind. Buttons. 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 This is what I call content. Thank you for the follow, not a bassist. I guess I should begin the game again. I guess. If anyone has any other suggestions, I'm open to suggestions. Go ahead. Buttons. Press all the buttons! 7-hour stream. Save the baby. Save the baby. Zero, you're the only person who wants to see me save the baby. Okay, chat. Raise your... Okay, we're doing a poll. We're doing a poll, guys. We're doing a poll. New poll. Who wants to see me spend 4 hours saving a baby from a fiery death? From death. Apparently I can't say fiery death is too long. Me. Not me. I'm confused. No, I'm not going to put a third option because you guys will do it as a meme and that won't be okay. Okay, vote on the poll. Vote on the poll. I don't promise that I'll honor it. It'll be 4 hours of me clicking a button, and that's fucking it. That's fucking it. Maybe 2 buttons. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. For 4 hours. It's all. Like what I'm doing now, but like less interesting because they're less colorful, they're less shiny, there's less awesome chanting, there's less shiny white light of awesomeness, and more burning babies. Not honoring a vote. Who do you think you are? British MP? Yeah. That is what I think I am. That is what I... Please don't crowbar. How could you insult me this way? The vote is at the top of the screen, so vote there. Vote there if you wish to see me. 9 of you wants to see. Guys. Okay, let's do another poll. Let's do another poll. Were you actually serious about your vote in the last poll? Yes? No. Start poll. There you go. You can vote again. Buttons. 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 I only enjoy pushing buttons when it's in my entire existence. 0. I'm in heaven. This is my new eternity. I'm here in this room and there's buttons and there's button chanting, and that is my entire life. It's my entire life. Only 5 of you were serious. See, only 5 of you were serious, and 1 of you wasn't, and 3 of the people who voted yes didn't vote again, and thus I assume that they meant that they weren't serious. If they were serious, they would be voting. That's how it works. If you're serious about something, if you care enough, you vote. Hashtag go vote, kids. Hashtag democracy. Hashtag use your right to vote. Hashtag voting. Hashtag I voted. Hashtag vote. Hashtag voting. Hashtag democracy. Hashtag go. Not using an auto clicker. SMH. It wouldn't work because there's 2 buttons at some point, according to 0. Still means yes 1, so you have to save the baby. Guys, will it be a bad idea if I click begin the game again? You can actually say. Maybe if you sing along, chanting, something will happen. I'll save you. Good point, dude. I should just save here. No, that is the knowledge. Wait, what is the knowledge? What is the knowledge? That I know should not begin again? I can reset whenever. Ugh, I can't. I really want to. Ugh. Ugh. You're just gonna make me not click the progress bar. I'll be stuck in that loop forever because it's progress bar and I just one click away and I can't not click it. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Bye. 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 Progress bar. Bye.
Just a step
Bye.
through this door, Stanley thought
That's right,
to himself.
I did it.
That's
I did
all
it.
I need. If I can make it through this
I did
door,
it.
I can make it through them all.
I did it. 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 Not using a macro to continually push 2 buttons.
When
Does not
Stanley
work,
came to a set
because
of
I would have
2
to use
open
my
doors,
movement
he
buttons
entered the door
too.
on his left.
Are you serious, chat? Do you actually, guys, do you actually want me to spend 4 hours pushing a button? No, seriously. I'm not gonna commit to that. Are you for real? How many of you would actually stay through that stream? How many of you would actually stay
This
for a
was not
stream
the
like
correct
that,
way to the
though?
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Like, it's one
well.
thing that you
Perhaps he wanted to stop by
wanted
the
to
employee lounge
exist.
first, just to admire it.
But, like,
lounge was
would you
grand,
actually watch
majestic.
it?
Perhaps, but eager to
Yes.
get back to business,
Akuma, I feel
Stanley
very
took the
threatened right
first
now.
open door on his left.
I'll go and start it. I guess. I'll go and start
Stanley
it.
was so bad
Sure.
at following directions, it's
I don't promise
incredible
that
he
I'm gonna
wasn't
do the
5
4
years
hours.
ago.
If I end up doing the 4 hours, I'm gonna have some
Look,
serious
Stanley, I
sunk
think
co
perhaps we've
fallacy.
gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Sunk cost fallacy
I'm
going
not your
on.
enemy, really, I'm not.
After about 5 minutes, I'm gonna
realize
feel
that
like I
investing
have
your
to do the
trust
4
in
hours,
someone
otherwise
else
I've
can be
wasted those 5
difficult.
minutes.
But the fact is
Just
that
watch.
the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've
Put
been
song request
neglecting,
on
Stanley.
and I'll stay the 4 hours. You
Someone
know
you've
what?
forgotten about.
I've never
Please,
done song requests
stop.
before.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have
I swear,
zero
that's my favorite
consideration
voice line
for
by him.
others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you. To
Song
show
request
you
is reasonable
something
for this. It
beautiful.
is. It is reasonable for
Let me
this.
prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a
I just
chance.
say good night. Good night,
Now listen
hungry.
carefully. This is important.
Have a good lurk,
Stanley
yog.
walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red
Blue door. That's what I thought.
I still
That's
don't
right.
think we're
That's what I thought.
communicating properly.
Alrighty then.
Stanley?
Yep.
All right,
Through the
fine, go
blue
ahead,
door.
Stanley.
Yep.
You want to know so
Yep.
badly
Tidbit.
what's out there? You want
Hey.
to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen?
How are
Well,
you?
Don't let me stop you.
I won't let you
see,
stop me. I'll
there's
never
nothing
let you
here.
stop me,
I
narrator.
haven't even finished building this section of the map.
Is there a specific bot or something that I use for song requests? Because I've never
Broken
done it
rooms,
before. I don't know how it
exposed developer
works.
Textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Is there like a
Was
song
it
request
worth
bot?
ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
Abby bot should do
And
it?
in the end, it was all for nothing.
Okay.
What you wanted
Sorry
to
about that.
see. Help me here,
Let
Stanley.
me look at the
Help
song request
elucidate
system
these
in
strange and unknowable
chat
desires
and
of
Streamlabs
yours.
chatbot.
What would have made this game better?
See how
What
it
did
works.
you want to see?
Song request.
Vehicles? Skill trees?
On.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some
It's on.
feedback. There we go.
Request permission.
A third option. This already feels leaps
Max
ahead
duration
of
10
where we
minutes,
were
max
before.
Q20.
Go ahead, Stanley. Take
Show
it for a
video.
spin.
False. Quality. I don't care. Command can be .!SR. Mode. I don't know what that means. Mode. Listen to music category YouTube. Okay. You can try, you guys can try adding a song request if you want. You can use